Breaking news tonight in Missoula. An alert was sent out to students at the University of Montana roughly an hour ago, warning students of a bomb threat at government facilities. Law enforcement, along with the FBI, discovered this may be part of a nationwide extortion scheme requesting money through Bitcoin. We're joined now by our Stella Sun. She is live at the University of Montana right now. And Stella, why don't you tell us what the latest is and if anybody has received any of these threats?
Good evening, Angela. I just got off the phone with Paula Shore, the communications director at the University of Montana, and she tells me at this time there's no real immediate threat to the University of Montana campus. She tells me UM police got a tip from local law enforcement that other entities in Missoula had gotten a hoax email bomb threat and that it may be tied to a Bitcoin email scam. She tells me UM sent out the bomb threat email alerts to all their staff and students in caution. Again, I want to emphasize there's no real bomb threat to the University of Montana campus at this time, and that UM had sent out that email alert to all their students and staff in caution.
If there is a reason to either elevate security measures or take some other action in response to these threats, we'll be working on that. We are, as a university police department, we work hand in hand with Missoula Police as well as a county and state partners. So we are ready to respond at this point in time. We are really just alerting folks about this, what appears to be a hoax at this time.
I will continue to follow this story, and coming up on Fox Montana News at 9 and ABC Montana News at 10, I'll tell you more about these alleged bomb threats. Reporting live in Missoula, I'm Stella Sun, Montana Right Now.
Thanks so much, Stella. Just a few hours ago, Havre police announced local businesses had also received bomb threats. Authorities say at least 2 businesses received the email but do not believe the threat is credible. As soon as we learn additional details about this situation, we will update you on air and online. Well, these bomb threats in Montana follow others received at dozens of businesses and institutions across the U.S. and Canada today. This is video from earlier today in DeKalb County, Georgia, where police are investigating a number of bomb threats called into 5 area schools. The threats turned out to be fake, but parents and city leaders were on edge all afternoon, as you can imagine. And in Massachusetts, the FBI is investigating a number of bomb threats emailed to businesses in cities including Boston, Concord, Hingham, and Martha's Vineyard. In all cases, no bombs or injuries have been reported. Back here at home, Missoula's Sentinel High School is increasing security after this discovery of a graffiti threat at the school. But administrators say they don't believe that threat is credible. Sentinel High School Principal Ted Fuller sent a message to parents this afternoon. In it, he says the school resource officer was alerted to graffiti in the men's restroom at the school on Wednesday. The graffiti referenced a shooting at Sentinel earlier 2 days ago. Principal Fuller says the information has been spread on social media as a threat for tomorrow. The school says this is incorrect. According to Principal Fuller, Missoula police do not consider the threat to be credible, but there will be increased patrols in the area of the school through the end of the day tomorrow. Well, we also have a traffic alert for you this evening. A 3-vehicle accident is causing delays in the Bitterroot Valley tonight. An alert from the Ravalli County Sheriff's Office says the accident is blocking southbound lanes on Highway 93 and Sheafman Creek Road in Victor. 3 vehicles are involved and several emergency crews are on the scene. Drivers are asked to use caution in the area and find an alternate route if possible. Well, switching gears now, we're joined by our Weather Authority, Megan Brasa. Megan, this late in the year, you'd actually think we'd be talking about snow, but we might be seeing some rain. Isn't that right?
Oh, that's absolutely right, Ange. Now, the rain is mainly going to be here for tomorrow night, but it is going to be a little bit of a mixture for rain and snow when it comes to the Flathead Valley area. Here's our Flathead Lake camera where you can see it was mostly cloudy skies out there through the day, and just right a second ago, you could see the rain push its way through across the lake. Well, overnight tonight, we are going to continue to see partly cloudy skies, but tomorrow, on top of the rainfall that's expected in the late evening hours, it is going to be a bit of a windy night for all of western Montana. 10 to 15 mile per hour winds at a constant with wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour. But then the weekend, it looks really nice out there because next week we have even more rain in store. But I'll have more details on that coming up in just a little bit. For now, Ange, send it back over to you.
Thanks, Megan. We are learning new information tonight about a homicide investigation in southwest Montana. The Attorney General's office is handling the case of 59-year-old Stanley Bernardini, who investigators say they believe killed his girlfriend, 37-year-old Michelle Marie Saros, and buried her body on a ranch near Ennis. This is a story that is really resonating with people across the state, especially in Ennis, who are left with a lot of questions about what happened to Michelle Saros. Court documents state Bernardini told a friend he thought he killed Saros at his apartment on Jack Creek Road and loaded her body into his truck, planning to bury her. Bernardini allegedly told his friend Saros regained consciousness, tried to escape the truck, and then he killed her. Documents state Bernardini buried her body in a remote section of the ranch he was working on using a backhoe. Law enforcement say it is too difficult with winter conditions for them to try and locate Saros' body in the place Bernardini said he buried it. Now, the Attorney General's office is investigating at the request of the Madison County Attorney. Bernardini is being held at the Gallatin County Jail on a felony charge of tampering with evidence after forensic specialists found several traces of human blood at his apartment that Bernardini allegedly tried to clean up and hide. A former school employee in Miles City accused of sexually abusing minors is now charged with 10 counts of possession of child pornography. The Custer County Attorney's Office says James Jensen was arrested today with his bail set at $100,000. Now, this follows allegations over the summer in which Jensen had abused high school athletes while he served as a trainer at Custer High School in what Jensen called the program. Prosecutors found the allegations were past the statute of limitations. However, during a recent investigation, state officials found pornographic images of minors on Jensen's computer devices in his home. Coming up at the 6:30 newscast on Montana Right Now, we'll bring you the coverage on the new charges against Jensen, as well as reviewing the allegations he faced this past summer. Once again, that report is coming up on Montana Right Now. Well, moving to Kalispell, authorities are on the lookout for a man they say stole money and tools after breaking into Flathead High School. The Daily Interlake reports the man broke in around 2:40 Tuesday morning and was seen on security cameras throughout the school. Now, the videos reportedly show the man using a hammer to break a window, entering the building and stealing $1,200. Police say the man then kicked in the door to the principal's office before leaving the school and stealing tools from the nearby construction site. Anyone with information is asked to call the Kalispell Police Department. That number is 758-7780. Missoula County sentenced in 2017 87 second and third time DUI offenders. And here's a look at the driving under the influence citations by the numbers. The Montana Department of Transportation reports Montana consistently ranks among the highest in the nation for impaired driving fatalities. In fact, from 2013 to 2017, 61% of the more than 1,000 fatalities on our roadways involved an impaired driver. In 2016, law enforcement issued more than 7,600 DUI citations statewide. 10% of those came out of Missoula County at 815 DUI citations. Well, now county leaders in Missoula are hoping a new program called Road Court will help reduce the amount of repeat DUI offenders. Judge Landy Holloway says the program offers more resources and support in an effort to turn repeat offenders into healthy community members. Judge Holloway says Road Court will accept 20 repeat offenders for the first year of the program. The participants have to pass 5 phases to complete the program, with each phase including everything from random drug testing to counseling. The end goal for repeat offenders to take accountability for their actions. Holloway says the court will also focus on community outreach.
Missoula community always ranks in the top 3 counties in the state for impaired drivers, and I think that's really important. I think we've created a culture, whether that be from for a variety of reasons, that we will also, as part of our court, to focus on changing those cultures and perspectives and doing some community outreach.
She adds similar programs have already shown success in Butte, Havre, and in Billings. And this is why Holloway believes the Road Court will decrease the number of repeat DUI offenses in Missoula County. Now, the grant totals $87,000. It was made possible by the Montana Department of Transportation. We now move to Butte, where police officers are bringing back a program in an effort to make children feel more comfortable around emergency responders. Our Brooke McCarthy was in the classroom today with law enforcement, but she actually joins us live outside of the police station in Butte tonight. Brooke, tell us a little bit more about this program and what were the kids' reactions?
Thanks, Ange. Butte police officers spent the day at West Elementary as part of their Adopt a Cop program, which is a cool way for law enforcement to create bonds with students and also have a little fun ahead of the holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Students at West Elementary did some holiday shopping today with the help of Butte's finest, as the department looks to help spread some joy around the mining city.
I got a fan for my little sister. She's 9 years old because she loves like old things. Dice.
Ooh, and who are those going to be for?
My sister.
The boys in blue made a special appearance as part of the Adopt a Cop program, which aims to get children more comfortable around officers. Sheriff Ed Lester joined in as well. He says the program shows the kids the person behind the badge.
Then it kind of breaks that ice between the kids and the officers, and they're used to seeing them around, and that's the big thing, is just building relationships.
While law enforcement are fans of the program, it's time to see what their new partners think.
I've always liked the cops because they make you feel more safe.
Thank you for making us feel comfortable.
Yeah, thank you for
protecting us.
Sheriff Lester hopes the program not only makes the kids feel safe, but maybe inspires some future officers.
Should there ever be a need for us to respond on a situation, they're more likely to call us, or if they see something out in the street that's not even related to the schools, they feel comfortable in talking to the police. And
thank you, police officers! Well, officers participated in this program today. It's not their only outreach program. Sheriff Lester says his officers will be taking some children shopping on Saturday as part of their Shop with a Cop program, which helps to ease the burden for some families during the holidays. Live in Butte, Brooke McCarthy, Montana Right Now.
Thanks so much, Brooke, and thanks so much to our police officers. Still to come here on the ABC Montana News at 5:30, our Sean Rainey gives us his Chargers-Chiefs prediction, and I think he might have a rooting interest in one of the teams, but we'll find out for sure. And then coming up later, from ice to rain, our weather authority Megan Barassa has the details on your warm weekend weather forecast. It's all coming up. And holiday travel made easier. We'll show you how Bozeman Airport's service expansion could save you from the season's flight crunch. We'll have that story next.